$500 million in profits across 1.3 million monetizing creators in 180 countries around the world. This is the kind of impact the game Roblox is making on the creator economy. Don't let that kid-friendly style fool you. By the end of this video, you will learn that the world's that Ready Player One or Matrix showed us, starting with the game right Roblox. Welcome to the TohirT channel. My name is Tahir and let's do this. If, like me, you've never played Roblox before this video, well, welcome to the club. Apparently there is a lot going on in that gaming universe, and Roblox started as a simple video game for the kids, where essentially the kids could go in, create their small mini games, small digital items, exchange them together, and from that, this company grew to $65 billion in valuation. There are a couple of contributing factors behind this number, so before we jump to those, we need to discuss the fact that Roblox is not just a game. It's a platform.
Roblox is like one of the ones that is set apart. They did not start as a game like Fortnite or Minecraft. It's a platform. And I love that because every single game on this platform is user generated.
Roblox invested in their community and in their platform by creating a set of tools that allows and enables people from all over the world create their minigames, create their digital items, and continuously invest into the user-generated content. The simplicity of the visual style was crucial to enable this game to run on anything like an old smartphone, all the way up to the pimp out $10,000+ PC. That simplicity contributed to the reach of millions of people. Those millions of people unleashed their creativity on the platform and created the user-generated content, and that user-generated content attracted even more people to come and join the platform. From reach to user-generated content back to expanding the reach. This is a simple formula that Roblox was able to leverage and continuously spin that flywheel over and over again. They added the fuel to the fire by allowing creators to monetize their content by either selling those digital items or selling the subscriptions to the worlds that they create. All of a sudden, from a simple game to the simple platform to now an actual business that the designers and creative individuals all out there can create based on the Roblox platform. In this following segment, listen to Preston describing the age of some of those game designers who he had a chance to work with to fully comprehend how broad the reach is for the platform like Roblox.
One of our developers was 17 and now he's 18. And he was actually like not even from America. I used to have this young kid making different types of resource packs. I had no idea at the time. He's 14.
Now top this up with these two young adults describing their $500,000+ business based purely on creating content and smaller games for the Roblox, and that was on the national television. So clearly Roblox moved away from just being a game. It is now the buzzword of the year, the Metaverse. In the simplest term, the Metaverse is essentially the virtual world where you and I can have our own avatars persisting and representing us from one platform to another, from one digital experience to another digital experience, and we can possess certain objects in the digital space, exchange them, trade them, and essentially replicate our lives from the virtual reality representing closely our real world to a fantasy worlds that we can now populate and observe and experience outside of just our imagination. If you need a movie reference to help comprehend the differences, think of us in real life as those humans in the pink slime fish tanks in the Matrix, and think of the Matrix itself, and that's the Metaverse. The concept of the Metaverse is not that new. Arguably, the games like the Second Life or the massive multiplayer online games like World of Warcraft were their own versions of the Metaverses, confined just to that world that the video game creators produced for all those millions of users to populate. The difference and the popularity now arises from the fact that we have a lot more digital goods up for trade. NFTs helped contribute to that fire by essentially blowing up the world of digital goods, where now people go and purchase obscene amount of different digital items for mind-blowing dollar valuations. I've described NFTs in this video over here. I described how it's still an immature space and it still needs to evolve. But the reason why NFTs persist to be so hot is because people bank on the fact they can monetize those NFTs in the Metaverse. The difference between the Metaverse that the NFTs cater to versus the Roblox is that the NFTs allow you to jump from one platform to another. Roblox still limits you to just the Roblox platform, but the Roblox platform itself is so broad today that those digital goods that you can acquire within the game are worth sometimes nearly as much as some of those most popular NFTs on the open market. The Metaverse. What Roblox has on the world of NFTs is the fact that within Roblox, you have the persistent account. Your account, the virtual representation of you, can travel between different worlds within Roblox, as well as all the items and all the services and the experiences that you possess within that account can transfer with you across those worlds. NFTs is a little bit putting the cart in front of the horse, because those are digital goods that you can carry all over the place, but there is no dedicated place for you to carry them to, if it makes sense. There are not enough platforms and worlds where you can leverage them and showcase them today, as well as we don't have yet that unified account structure that allows you to showcase and scream to the entire world, here is me and here's all of the goods that I have. Roblox has that. They allow people to monetize the creations, sell them to other people who value them, to then showcase them around that Roblox world. That uniformity of the platform, that transferability of the goods, and that unified experience based on a single account is what helps Roblox, in my argument, be the true metaverse that all other companies want to be. Even Facebook, they decided that going forward their parent company is actually called Meta, because they want to emphasize the investment into the building of the metaverse.
And to shield some of their private brands like Facebook, WhatsApp, or Instagram from the malpractices on the personal data mishandling. Yes. I said it.
Combine all of those facts together, their true status as the first metaverse, their ability to help people monetize their content and consume the content, and the fact that they charge on every transaction certain percentage fee based on selling and reselling, and well, that $65 billion valuation doesn't seem so vague anymore.
The metaverse.
Quick pause. I know these kind of concepts, especially because they're so vague, are a little bit hard sometimes to comprehend. So if you're new to the world of the metaverse, you're new to the world of the NFTs, you still have a hard time comprehending how the digital goods that do not have the physical representation can be worth more than comparable physical products. You're not alone. Just stick your questions or anything you got confused about in the comments, and I'm happy to walk you through any of the open topics. But you have to comprehend that this trend is no longer a trend. This is the fact that is here to stay. We're slowly moving into the world where the digital experiences and digital goods are equally valued, and because of how well the internet interconnects the entire world, more and more people are incentivized to enter those spaces, create those worlds for themselves, and create those products and services that they can offer to the others. We also discussed that from the experience perspective, even the concerts, thanks to past 2 years and the COVID, but also thanks to the fact that it expands the reach for the creators, for the performers, and the concert goers. You see now things that I've discussed in this video over here about Fortnite concerts, and also Roblox hosted now 2 concerts for 21 Pilots and Lil Nas X. So you can tell that there is both the demand and the supply on the digital side.
The metaverse.
Even major retailers like Gucci are jumping on this trend and now open their storefront in Roblox to sell the presentation of some of their goods in this metaverse. You can tell that across all the different companies that try to claim the fact that they're creating the metaverse, Roblox are the closest one. They have the platform, they have the audience, they have the tools to create more content, tools to attract more audience, sell them more goods, and help people continue that positive flywheel effect across the entire population of that world. That was a tough goal to achieve. And trust me, 10 years from now, what we could define as a metaverse will be very different. The experience will be interchanged and modified and revolutionized by the new companies entering the world, the new people and the new creators entering and attempting to create their own flavor of those goods and services and the products that the users can consume on the internet. And the internet will expand with more and more countries and people entering the world of the wide web every single day. For Roblox themselves, the path will not be that easy. After all, their style is still very kid-oriented. They have to think about how can they continuously evolve into the product that the 30-year-olds can discuss over the drinks without any shame or referring to the fact that their kids are playing that game. There are a lot of challenges for them as a company, but one of those positives that their CEO called out in one of the recent interviews on the national television is the fact that they definitely help the creators on the platform to continuously monetize their creations.
The economy of Roblox is moving to over $500 million a year Our top creators on the platform are making north of $50 million a year.
From these numbers, you know that if you are a creator who puts in the work, you will gain handsomely on a platform like Roblox. And those creators who continuously generate revenue and want to increase their revenue from that platform will be very much interested in helping the CEO and the rest of the company at Roblox to invest back into the platform, evolve it to the next stage, continue expanding it and adding more people to it.
The Metaverse.
Have you ever heard about the Roblox? Did you ever think that Roblox can gain the status of the Metaverse? And do you agree with me, or do you think there are other digital experiences that are closer to that virtual world that all these companies are striving to achieve to lure us in with our hard-earned money? Share your thoughts, ideas, and links in the section below. I love creator economy. It's fascinating. There's so much going on. I love all these technologies that are entering the space and trying to revolutionize of how we're gonna process the information, acquire new information, and just enjoy our life on a day-to-day. But I'd like to remind you, we're still at that just above the newborn stage when it comes to comprehending the full level to which we can leverage the internet and all these different technologies out there. We're just about learning how to crawl. Soon enough we'll try to stand and start stumbling our way towards walking, and it's probably going to take us a decade or so to get to the point where we can confidently walk through the throes of different technological advancements that are coming our way. And if you're curious to stay in touch with some of them, see other companies and how they process them and how that all impacts the small business world and the world of the creators, well, come. I have plenty of those videos on this channel because I'm here every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this video with some of your friends. Here are a few more videos for you to enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!